Yo, thank you guys so much for coming to check out today's episode of Vampyr. I appreciate it so much, and like always, link to the Twitch in the description below so you can come and hang out as we finish up this playthrough over the next couple days. Yo.
The flu took my dear wife, Emily. I take comfort knowing we'll soon be together again.
Mr. Rainfield, that's no way to talk. You're in good hands here, and we'll be up again soon enough.
You
Now
teleport
do me a
away on me
kindness
this
and
time?
get some sleep. I'll be back round later.
Your words are kind, the blessings of an angel. You're the sweet, sweet lady of mercy.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. It's a pleasure to see you again. You seem surprised. Dr. Swansea has brought me up to speed concerning your recent appointment to Pembroke Hospital.
You're a the lady who saved me that night, before vanishing into thin air. I remember you from the pub with Dr. Swansea.
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself formally this time. My name is Lady Ashbury. I remember you well, in spite of the brevity of our encounter.
I feel played. It'll be
Apologies.
nice.
You've taken me by surprise. I'm very happy to see you.
The pleasure is mine, Doctor.
I hope you're more disposed to answer my questions now.
You must have countless questions, but our rather urgent matter first. Swansea has explained. My cover, if you prefer, has been compromised.
Dr. Swansea has commissioned me to be your agent in this matter. You could start by explaining what's amiss.
These past insufferable weeks, I've been the victim of extortion. I've made a first payment, but the blackmailer grows greedy. I must refuse his most recent demands.
Please continue. Every detail is essential. I'm your man.
My embarrassment in this matter is eclipsed only by my shame at having put the hospital at risk. The threat from our anonymous scoundrel is clear. A list of dates. My visits coinciding with the dates of suspicious patient deaths due to massive blood loss.
Is it true?
Now aren't you the blunt one?
You are aware that I too know the thirst for the scarlet nectar.
In all honesty, I'm not simply a patron to the hospital. My visits serve a dual purpose. Dr. Swansea has been treating my condition with a revolutionary technique of blood transfusion. It seems you are a specialist in the domain.
I'll take care of it. Do you know where I should start?
If that was the case, I'd settle the matter myself. You could talk to our local gossip, Harriet Jones. Not a pin drops here without her hearing about it.
I'll meet that woman now.
My life, as others know, is in your hands, Dr. Reed. I'm sure of your discretion, but I do fear your powers of persuasion will be put to the test. When this is resolved, I'll be your obligé. I'll answer all questions in regards of your condition.
How long have you been playing this? I feel like we've been live for about a little over 2 hours in this game.
Simpletons, these nurses. Bred with no respect. What? What? What is this? Who are you? Get out of my room.
There's no need for alarm, madam. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon.
Preposterous. Dr. Reed, you say? I don't want some bumbling intern. Where's Dr. Swansea?
Tell her to shut up.
Please, calm down, madam. I assure you that I am highly qualified. I'm just back from war duty.
How brave. Threatening an old defenseless woman. You know how long I've been a patient here? You've picked the wrong fight. I'm Harriet Jones.
Harriet Jones? Indeed. I've been meaning to have a chat with you. You know what goes on here better than any other patient, I gather.
Oh, better than any patient, nurse, or doctor. I've seen so many vile undertakings.
I heard there have been some despicable goings-on. Was there a case of blackmail?
Blackmail? Wait. You're investigating something. This isn't a social call. One of those incompetent cunts slit a poor sod's vein.
I assure you, madam, this is not an investigation into a possible medical error.
Debauchery, then? Nurses Crane, Hawkins, Brannigans, whores, all of them. They can't keep their legs shut. I've seen them scratching slutty sores.
Really? Well, if you have irrefutable proof, I'll not have the staff behaving in such a manner here.
This is your business, Doctor, not mine. But I swear one of the nurses is cavorting with some man on hospital hours.
Thank you for your time, Miss Jones. You've given me something to go on. See you on the next round. The patients and staff might know something. I'll start my investigation with them.
Sometimes this like mouse movement and stuff is really messed up. Like, it says right here, but there's no one. It's up. No, see, because now they say down.
Good evening, Dr. Tippett.
Dr. Reed, any good news to share?
Have you heard of any underhand dealings going on in this hospital?
I have no time for such triviality, my dear colleague. We're here to save lives.
Goodbye, Dr. Tippett. Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
Have you heard of any underhand dealings going on in this hospital?
There are a lot of secrets round here. I'm not surprised someone tried to make money from them.
What kind of secrets?
I'm not in the gossip business, Dr. Reed. If you want to know more, you better talk to Harriet Jones. She's the oldest patient here.
Goodbye, Milton.
If only I were young again. Just a dozen years.
Good evening, Dr. Tippett.
It's
Dr.
no.
Reed, any good news to share?
Goodbye.
How did he get all the way out here? And I know how he did. What the heck, man?
Time has lost its effect on me, but the suffering continues.
No decency. All liars and thieves.
Good evening, Mr. Hampton. How do you feel?
Dr. Reed, is it? Oh, sir, I must apologize for my behavior.
What do you mean?
I was not myself in the factory. Fear and exhaustion made me say awful things to you, I'm afraid.
You remained perfectly nice and polite. A little delirious, perhaps. But who wouldn't be after enduring an abduction?
Thank you, Doctor. That's a relief. Now all I need to do is rest and return to my flock.
Goodbye, Mr. Hampton. We'll talk again later.
Liars and thieves, every last one of them.
Fear and disgust on every street corner.
I need the nurses.
Good evening, nurse.
Good evening, Doctor.
I don't think
This
we've
is
been
what
introduced
my
yet.
bad.
My name is Pippa Hawkins.
And I'm Dr. Jonathan
Yeah,
Reed.
this is one of the people I need.
Dr. Swansea has recently offered me a position in this hospital.
Well, it's a euphemism that your help will be appreciated, Doctor.
What can you tell me about the strange man visiting one of the nurses during her shift?
Let me guess. You spoke with that old shrew, Harriet Jones. Do not pay attention to her, Doctor. She's full of fanciful tales.
She could have been telling the truth about the mysterious man.
That old witch will end up in hell soon enough. Who cares if a nurse finds some happiness where she can?
No matter how you feel about her, Miss Jones deserves our help.
Who says I don't care for her? Hate is what keeps that old crone alive.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
So many deaths, and still won't come anything from it. How can we be sure we're making a difference?
Good evening, nurse. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed, the new surgeon here at the Pembroke.
Dr. Swansea has already told us about you, sir. I'm Nurse Gwyneth Brannigan. Welcome to the Pembroke Hospital.
Did he really? It's a good thing I wasn't hoping to keep a low profile.
All members of staff have already read about your new blood transfusion technique. Dr. Swansea made sure of that.
I see. Well, I'm a little surprised, but I suppose I'll just have to deal with this unexpected notoriety.
You must know, blood transfusions are Dr. Swansea's primary subject of research. He is convinced it is the future.
Have you seen a strange man visiting any of the nurses here?
I've never heard of such a thing, Doctor.
Do you know if any of the hospital staff have criminal backgrounds?
The people who work here all come from very different backgrounds, Doctor. Just like the patients.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
You're sure you don't come back with me?
Nah, I have to see someone at the hospital.
Be careful. You look so bad they may keep you as a patient.
Fuck 'em. I don't like hospitals. Or doctors.
Well then, when you go back to Whitechapel, you may find this useful.
What is it?
A pass for a free medical exam by the best nurse available. Just read it.
I don't read well, but thank you, I guess.
I have to follow him?
This man has been savagely attacked and dragged to the floor.
Dude, I... What?
What sort of creature is this?
A werewolf? I got greedy. Yeah, this is definitely like really hard combat. If one friend was saying it was kind of like Bloodborne combat, but I was like, I don't think it can be that bad. It is. You just gotta learn the timing and lock onto him, please.
What sort of creature is this?
No, lock onto him, please. Oh, I'm fucking up really bad. Yeah. Woo, we're gonna be here for a minute. My God. Let's check our weapons and stuff before we go down there. See if we got something a little bit stronger. That does 130. Or do I actually go to what we have equipped here? Try the new weapon. He might be... Oh, I'm fucking up terribly. That was it too. And then I just started throwing. I keep getting so greedy, man. Son of a bitch. I just went from full health to nothing. In one attack. Like he fucking comboed me. He fucking wombo comboed me. Come on, that was like the best I've done. Come on, man. Alright, this is it. I can feel it. This is the one.
What sort of creature is this?
go, dude! Holy fuck! Oh, I feel like that's the end of fucking this episode. Holy shit! Maybe not. I don't know. Fuck.
Here's what's left of him.
You're sick. If you have no money, whoever you are, wherever you're from, come see you to get help. No tricks, no charges, no questions asked. Just find Darius. Us and present this coupon.
Some voucher for a free checkup in Whitechapel. What is Nurse Crane up to? I really must find her.
Damn, dude, this thing destroys. And I understand how the combat system works now with the drinking blood and stuff from that fight. That you don't actually have to drink blood from people. You can do it like that. Stop crying. Stand up. I got you.
Are you injured, sir?
Help me get out of here. I need to get out.
I'm Dr. Reed, and I'd be glad to help you, but you must calm down first. Please, take a deep breath and tell me your name.
Okay. I'm Oswald Thatcher. Please, I need to get out.
All right, Mr. Thatcher, you're safe now. Do you think you can reach the street by yourself?
Yes, I do.
Good. Now leave this place and enjoy the cool night air. It's quite invigorating. I'm sure you'll feel better if you do.
I'm not gonna kill him. We ain't killing citizens this playthrough. Ain't doing it. Ain't doing it. I think my buddy that bought me this game, I think that's the playthrough he's doing as well. Just the not killing anybody.
See them fed.
Dude, can you stop lighting me on fire, please? Holy mother of God. I don't actually know who to change who I'm targeted on. I don't know who to change, like how to change who I'm targeted on. That guy went the complete wrong way. I was supposed to. I don't think that's the right way. I need open map. The hospital, but oh, I see. Don't I need to get to the hospital? I think so. Let's go around this way. learn how to play, but I think we're picking it up. At the hospital, I'm gonna go spend my XP, and then I might call it. Oops, gone the wrong way. What am I doing? Whoops. We got 3,000. Let's do the health up one more. It's only 300 points for that. 600, honestly. Do it twice. Do stamina up. This is definitely like the most logical thing needed, right? Twice. Then we got 1,000, which then we can do this blood barrier, which I feel like or what's this? Perform a supernatural move to your target and cause damage upon landing. Or drain your stamina to fade into the shadows and become invisible to most enemies. Moving in this state will drain more stamina. Exit the shadows if you attack, dodge, or when your stamina is empty. Ooh. Using bite in combat. Now carry 3 serums. Number of bullets you can. Like we want this. You're back, yo. What up, Wasp? How's it going? We're finally like understanding the game a little bit more and like how how to do the combat system correctly. And it kind of was like we were just thrown at it against a very hard boss. Like it took me quite a while to beat him, to be honest. But it helped me understand, and I unlocked a lot. Okay, that's 500. This was 1,000, so I don't have enough for that. Honestly, say that we need. Let's actually do this. Let's spend 300 here. So that we can hold more blood. It's your first time playing this game? Yeah. I'm just saying, like, it's awesome that we're finally, like, understanding. How much? We have 580. I'm honestly gonna do this. Just so that when I thirst on somebody, I get a bunch of blood, so I don't have to thirst as much. No. Yo, I don't know about you guys, but this was a crazy ass episode. I struggled with that boss fight way more than I probably should have, but it was a lot of fun. Honestly, if the rest of the game is like this game's gonna be amazing. I love stuff like that. Like, I'm a huge Souls game fan and stuff, so the fact that, like, it's actually challenging, well, at least to me, it might not have meant to be that way, but I had a lot of fun. Like always, link to the Twitch in the description below. Come hang out as we finish up this game over the next couple of days, but,
Destruction, mama tell me it's alright before I turn to nothing. Gravity, please let go.